जयंत कल्याण की हत्या कर दी गई है। पुलिस प्रशासन की माने तो उनके साथ कमरे में एक एस्कॉर्ट भी थी।
प्लीज एक लाइट चालू कर दीजिए, अंधेरे से बहुत क्या डर लग रहा है। ये बात उम्र के आदमी के साथ सो रही थी, डर नहीं लगा?
ये केस आप ही लड़ सकते हैं सर। मैंने 10 साल से वकालत की, मैं कैसे लड़ूंगा इस केस को?
मैं वादा करता हूँ उस नताशा नारंग को सजा मिलेगी और मेरे बाबा की चिता की राख ठंडी होने से पहले।
आपके कहने से मैं उस लड़की से मिलकर आया, सारे सबूत और एविडेंस उस लड़की के खिलाफ। आकाश जी, आई एम रियली वेरी वेरी सॉरी। मैं नताशा नारंग का उसे रिप्रेजेंट करूँ।
ये लड़की कुछ चंद पैसों के लिए अपना जिस्म बेच सकती है, तो क्या ये लड़की 23 करोड़ रुपए के लिए खून नहीं कर सकती?
हाँ, नताशा नारंग एस्कॉर्ट है, लेकिन इसका मतलब ये नहीं माय लॉर्ड, ये कुछ लोग इतने टैलेंटेड नहीं होते कि अदालत के अंदर लड़कर जीत सके, इसलिए वो अदालत के बाहर लड़ते हैं। हेलो हेलो हेलो, गुड इवनिंग। व्हाट? तुम और मैं, वी आर अनटचेबल्स। रब ने बना दी है जोड़ी, एक सुसाइड केस, एक एस्कॉर्ट छोरी।
If you look at the releases and the success ratio, it was not good. It was rather dismal. But if you look at what we have learned, then it's great. In 2017, we saw, if I'm not mistaken, 116 releases. And we saw 7 successes. So 95% almost failure ratio. But what that taught us is that the audience is becoming extremely discerning. We saw some really big star films flopping. We saw some, film with great music flopping. So the writing is clear on the wall that no gimmick, no music, no star, nothing is going to bring you in. Nothing is going to bring the audience in till they have a riveting story. I think the web is a very exciting space. First of all, it takes the maker to the viewer directly. There are no agents in between, there are no agencies in between. There is no distributor, exhibitor, theatre, ticket collector, ticket checker, ticket giver, usher, nobody's there. You make something, you take it directly to the audience. It's wrong of people to think that people on the web come to watch only sexual stuff or only whisk stuff. It's not true. When people want to watch stories, they watch stories. When they want to watch porn, they go to porn sites. They don't come to OTTs to watch porn. So it's a very different space. It's a very challenging space, but it's a fantastic space for storytellers. There's nothing like a limited duration. I mean, you are just breaking down your stories into smaller installments. That's not duration. That's just installments. Nobody's stopping me from making 50 10-minuters. So yeah, what you are saying is at one point of time people don't want to see more than 20 minutes or 25 minutes or 40 minutes. Then that's the way I see films on Netflix. I can't see more than 20 minutes, 25 minutes at night. I go to sleep. This is a more personal experience. This is a more private experience. Nobody is saying that we are going to replace cinema. No. Cinema is cinema. The big screen spectacle, sitting with your friends and watching a film. but together experience is what cinema is. I don't think you can market an app. The content markets the app. Like when I made Maya and twisted for my web channel, Maya marketed my channel. My channel could not market Maya. What is special about my OTT is that it is a theatre. It is not a subscription model. It's like a multiplex. There are various shows on it and you have to buy a ticket and see anyone. So you get to see the entire show, the full binge for 18 rupees. It's open to every filmmaker. So it's a theatre. So if you have made a web series, please feel free to come to us if you need a theatre. That journey has to come to an end sooner or later. You can't keep creating for everybody else. Though I'm extremely close to Vishal Maheshwari and Prakash, who run View in India. But if I'm making so much content for myself, I can't possibly be servicing everybody else. When you go on my app, there are different shows like a multiplex. And like a multiplex, you go and buy one ticket, right, for one show. So you buy a ticket for any show you want, 18 rupees, and watch. I asked someone, I said, what is the basic fare of auto rickshaw in Bombay? And they said 18 rupees. I said, so that's it. You don't think twice before taking a rickshaw. You should not think twice before watching a show. We have Untouchables we are starting with. Then there is Maya 2. There is Twisted 2. There is Saranpur. There is evening news, breaking news.
आज मेरे ससुर जी की 75th सालगिरह थी।
इस परिवार को छांव देने के लिए एक नए पेड़ की जरूरत है। तो अब से देव को कंपनी को लीड करना है।
अब चाहे जो करना पड़े मैं करने के लिए तैयार हूँ। तंत्र मंत्र शैतानी शक्तियों का इस्तेमाल, मुझे बस देव सिकंद को खत्म करना है। तू तंत्र है,
इस अंधेरी रात के बाद सिर्फ भयानक इम्तिहान शुरू होने वाला है।
अंकल, कोई तो तरीका होगा ना ये पता करने का कि कौन है ये जो तंत्र कर रहा है मेरे घर में।
डरूं मैं तेरे कहर से, डरूं मैं तेरे जहर से, डरूं मैं तेरी लहर से, डरूं मैं, तू तंत्र है।
Advertisers tell the creative people what is good and what is wrong. I don't think we should listen to anybody who tells us what is right and what is wrong. Advertisers can come to me, but I'm not going to make stuff according to the advertisers. I will have some regional stuff going, but I think it should be one step at a time. Let me at least have a footprint in the Hindi diaspora before I can, really enlarge. I don't think that the person who stays in Bangalore who understands Hindi is going to say, from now I'm only going to watch Kannada web series and I won't watch it Hindi or I won't watch it English. I don't think it's like that. When I'm watching Netflix and if there is a interesting Spanish dubbed series, I watch it. So I don't think that there is you can categorize them that way or segregate them that way for that matter. Everything that everything that needs to be said has been said. I think the film guy is getting older. The web guy is young and ambitious. Krishna knows her mind. She's an extremely sensitive, emotional girl. I think that's why she picked this subject, because I think somewhere it was closest to her narrative style, how she goes about it. It's very different from me. Nothing that I do. Everything for her is emotionally done. So, and she's really made a beautiful, emotionally stirring series. You can't teach someone singing. You need to sing. You need to practice. So it's like throwing your voice out in the wilderness and see if you can hear an echo. The day you know, oh, if I sing it like this, the echo comes back. Then you know you're doing some work which is getting feedback. Our problem is that we are very easily impressed by the West and we want to make stories like that. But we are a different culture, we are a different diaspora. We might like watching stuff, but when we are watching foreign stuff, we are watching it with the attitude that wo foreigners kar rahe. Who says people in India don't like different stories? Only people who don't have the courage to tell different stories say this. People in India are extremely intelligent. It's perhaps the only country, other than the US and the UK, where films like Interstellar and Inception do well. If we can understand Christopher Nolan, we can understand anything. But if you don't give them stories, if you keep giving them nonsense and then you say, oh, but they like nonsense. No, that's not true.